So the times when I say to people, I'm not the right person to work with, are almost always times when there's a lot of urgency about the training. This, whatever the dog's doing, has got to stop immediately. We cannot have the dog doing this anymore. It's got to stop right now. I'm not the right person to help with that. And I would argue that no dog trainer is the right person to help with those sorts of emergency situations. Now, I work with pre-drive, so normally if those people come to me looking for that sort of urgent help, it's because the dog has done something awful with livestock. Usually it's sheep, and usually the dog has somehow gotten in with a field of sheep, and that's what's triggered the this is really urgent. And I will almost always say to these people that I'm not the right person to work with. What they need to do before working with me is they need to make decisions. How are they going to walk the dog? What sorts of leading equipment are they going to use so that the same thing can't happen if the dog escaped from their house or garden? How are they going to make that more secure so that the dog can't escape and do it again? Is this even a dog that they now want to live with? Sometimes it's happened and it's been a newly rescued dog, and so maybe the person's got a decision to make about whether or not this is a dog that can live where they live. Those things have to happen before you would ever employ a dog trainer to help. Safety needs to be in place first, and then training can happen, because training takes time. I listened to a talk by a man who trains spaniels. He's massively successful. He trained spaniels for the Queen of England before she passed away. He's very, very good at it. And he talked about with some of the dogs that he trains up, some of them are 2 years old before they're ready to compete in field trials. And that's somebody with decades of success and experience behind him, and he is training dogs that are purpose bred for that sport, and not even just any old dog that's been purpose bred for that sport. He's only training the ones that he thinks have got what it takes to win. He won't waste his time with the dogs. If he doesn't think they've got a chance of becoming a winning dog, he is not even going to try and train them. So if he would still take 2 years, that is why I won't take people's money for emergency situations. It's not worthwhile for anybody. If you want to come along and chat with me more about this, then you can join me in my free live event that's taking place on Wednesday at 7 p.m. UK time by Zoom, and we can talk more about the complexities of dog training there, and you can get a better understanding of why it takes so long to train dogs, even if you are an expert. So all you need to do is get onto my website. You'll find a link somewhere in my bio to my website. Go to the top of the page and click on events on the white bit at the top of the page. Or if you're doing it on mobile, you won't see a white bit at the top of the page. What you'll see is 3 lines, one on top of the other. It looks a bit like a burger to some people. Anyway, you can, if you click there, you'll also find a link to events in there, and you can sign up and come along and chat with me live on Wednesday. It's the very last one of these free live events that I'm doing. So if you fancy it, sign up and come along. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.